Hey, what is up, guys? PeRiiME Skylanders here, back for another video. And I know it has been quite a while since the last time you guys have seen or even heard from me, but I do want to go ahead and make this comeback video. And welcome back, everyone, hopefully back to the channel. I know hopefully we'll have some new people as well as some returning Portal Masters back to the channel. I know it's been a while, lack of Skylander videos, lack of Skylander news, but there is quite a bit of hype kind of going on right now in the community, as a bunch of tweets and a possible source talking about a new Skylanders game, which, whether it's going to be a remaster or a new game, we're going to go ahead and quickly break down in this video. I know other YouTubers have been coming back and been making several kind of videos. What I'm going to go ahead and try to do is just put it all in this video for you guys, and I really hope you guys go ahead and like the background. I went ahead and throw on some nostalgic Skylanders Spiral's Adventure for you guys, just so y'all can relive it, as I've been feeling this a lot more as I've been talking to other people in the community, really getting excited and talking about the possibilities of this new game and what it can all entirely mean. So we're going to go ahead and start off with this first tweet. Bring it up right here for you guys. So as you guys can see, a couple of these I think don't have the source, because I don't know if other people have been showing the source or not. I'll go ahead and give my feedback if I think it's a very credible source, but I just want to go ahead and start by giving you all the tweets, and then we'll kind of dive into why I think this is credible or why I don't think it is. So starting off with the first tweet back on June 19th, 2020. Since hashtag Crash Bandicoot won't be on Switch for a while, what else are you guys excited for? The new hashtag Skylander thing, Skylanders thing they're working on. It's always off, I guess, but what else? So what this guy is referring to was right before Crash was announced. I'm not sure if he was the first person to tweet about it, but he was definitely one of the first people to actually come out about saying that Crash 4 is going to be coming. So that already right there is pretty reliable, because he even, I don't know if he tweeted out a photo, but I know he already said the name of the game and that Toys for Bob is the developer of the game before it was actually officially announced. So that already right there adds a little bit of credibility. But then shortly after this was announced, the Crash game, he tweeted out this, which then of course got a lot of the community talking, and then people hit me up and sent me this, and I connected with a couple Portal Masters that I haven't talked to in a while, and yeah, so I guess that's kind of where we're at right now. So that was the first tweet. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the second tweet. This tweet was sometime after, so we actually are showing this guy. This is, the account looks really bad, I will admit. I watched Portal Masters video. It looks kind of bad, and I remember when I showed him this account, he thought it looked really sketchy. But the whole point, I think, of this account is to kind of like not be targeted. You don't want to come off as someone, if you're giving out information, you don't want people to know where it's coming from, if that kind of makes sense. So basically, this person asked, "Don't play with me, man. I don't think my heart can take it." And this user goes, "Are you a big Skylanders fan?" This is the Tiffany person is the person that we're talking about that has been tweeting this stuff. Then this person goes, "Very much so, haha. Grew up loving the games, collecting figures pretty religiously." As Tiffany goes, "Well, when I get new info, I will post it here, so stay tuned. All I know is they're working on a new version that will be profitable for the company, and it's unique compared to the old versions." So this is what spikes conversation, is because it says that it is profitable and is unique compared to the old versions. So that is where I've been talking, and I don't think it's going to be a remaster. Now, something I did know, and I was talking to other people in the community, is next year would be a great year for a remaster for Skylanders, since it would be the 10-year anniversary of the beautiful game you're watching in the background, Spiral's Adventure. Now, that is something I was thinking about a lot in detail, is what if they made a remaster with maybe like a classic Spiral figure, and then possibly see how that went and made a new game. That was before future tweets that I'll show you come out, where we actually learned that is a completely different game. Now, something that has had me caught up is the word profitable. So there will be a future video where I'm actually going to dive in deeper what I think that actually means. It's more going to be less my breakdown of what I think the new Skylanders or the future Skylanders could look like if the franchise is to return. But I mainly just want to cover the tweets and the leaks and get this all covered up. So that was the second one. Now, this latest one actually just came out today. It confirms that this guy is fully stating that he is confident that there will be a new Skylanders game, on top of that it'll be a completely different experience. So again, this is where it's interesting to say that the remaster probably will not be happening, that the 2021, if the game comes out in 2021, it'll be a brand new experience. Now, looking at the launch cycle and stuff of how the games are going to come out, I personally do not know if it'll be coming out in 2021. I originally did believe that because of the Spyro's 10-year anniversary, but because how Toys for Bob and Vicarious Visions is handling the Crash and Spyro's game, and it's about, like, I think it's every year and a half, whatever, they're rotating out. Since right now Toys for Bob is mainly focusing on Crash, and more likely Vicarious Visions is doing Spyro, what will probably happen is whenever most of this Crash timeline or life cycle kind of gets ready to roll, starts going down, what's going to happen is Toys for Bob will be working on the next project, which will probably be Skylanders. So 2021 will more likely be the the Spyro game, and then following that up will hopefully be the new Skylanders game, which is actually kind of smart when you think about it, because it will hopefully maybe bring some traffic from the Spyro game. If they somehow incorporate like a classic Spyro into the game, they might be able to move some of that traffic from that game into the new Skylanders one. Like I said, the word that keeps I keep being hung up yet is profitable. I really do think this Skylanders game, if it is true, which I do believe it's going to be something different. Now, I just want to quickly go into the credibility so people know to get their hopes up or not. I don't want to be the person to get everyone's hopes up or down, just because, you know, we've had this before happen where people say that one thing or the other. But something like I said, I talked to Portal Master about, there is really no hype around Skylanders right now. Like, Skylanders has been gone for a couple years now. There's not much hype. So for someone to now just kind of draw up attention just for the heck of it, I don't see it being very likely. Now, if you did this thing back in maybe like 2017 or something, when Imagineers or something was on its way out, it definitely makes more sense, because we would be expecting a new game. So that's one reason I do believe it, but as well as he has predicted other games in the past. I don't exactly have the exact timeline. I know Portal Master has made a lot of videos, so if you want to go more in depth, you can see that. All I know is he's called Crash. He's called, I believe, the Animal Crossing event. I believe he called it out. It was Animal Crossing. And I do know for a fact he called out the Pokemon developer. Everyone was thinking it was going to be a remaster of, I think, Pearl or something, Diamond Pearl, or even a whole new game in general, but it just happened to be a game by a different developer. So I will say he does have sources. I will say that. So whether this is true or not, that's all just going to be dependent upon if you guys want to believe it. But to bring me and a bunch of Portal Masters out of kind of retirement, I do want to say that it is very likely that we'll be seeing a new game in 2021 at the earliest, but I don't think any later than 2022. But for this video, covering the tweets and all, that's just going to wrap it up. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. I really hope you guys enjoyed having me back. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the fresh new vibe to the channel. I'm trying to bring a lot different of a feeling. We're updating the channel art. We're updating everything. And I really want to take this more seriously, and I hope we can still have a bunch of side videos and hopefully do a lot more collabs. I do think because there is going to be a lot less Skylander content because there is no new game, I'm hoping a lot of the creators will come together and be able to create new content to hopefully keep us entertained as we get through kind of the Skylander drought that we're probably going to be going through, and hopefully this fun wave of new leaks and kind of reliving the Skylander, like peak Skylander back in the day. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to go ahead and enjoy the trainer team, that is what we're going to be called now, the trainer team. Hope you guys enjoy. And also, if you want to check the link down below, there is a Discord that we have started where fellow Portal Masters like yourself can join us SkyTubers. And, I mean, you can post leaks in there. You can talk about your favorite Skylander. You can talk about whatever. We're not discouraging anybody. If you got Discord, or even not, I would go ahead and encourage you to make one. I mean, it's just a great gaming platform and a great way to talk to all kinds of people from all over the world. So, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. And like I used to say, and we'll be coming back to say, don't forget to keep it premium.